was absolutely fantastic. Very well done. Okay, a few words from me. Okay, so a few words from me. How can I summarise the class of 2015? Well, if I was ever in a position to employ people, then the features I might see are in the class of 2015. To me, you have great personal skills, you're hard working, you've been superb company to the sixth form during your time out of school. Some of you have had incredibly difficult personal and medical situations to deal with. I admire how you've remained positive and cheerful throughout. You must also remember the class of 2015 are pioneers, and you spent the vast majority of your sixth form in College House. You've contributed so much in how College House has developed. We now have a coffee shop which is designed new ideas, a new fog point, printer, more car parking space next to Adam. We've done a really enjoyable snowball. Snowball Christmas, which I hope will also become a sixth form tradition. The charity band night was great, and lots of work's going on as the inaugural, the prom, and the year of which will give us all memories for years to come. So, what has made this year such a great year then? Although I must be honest, I'm not quite sure what some people are trying to say about you. In the entrance to the old sixth form centre car park there was a sign that warned of slow students, and now as we enter College House, there's an ancient sign warning of retards. By going back to songs that were hits when you were born. In 1996, the song Macarena was and in 1997, the Spice Girls brought out the song Who Do You Think You Are? I think this goes some way to explain the girl power in the sixth form, as well as some of the dance-offs and singing that's taking place in the common room. Back in 1996, mad cow disease hit the UK, which may explain a lot. Died the sheep had been cloned, which according to some of my A2 biologists led to transgender goats. DVDs were launched in Japan, and only 10 million people had access to the internet in the whole world. I then went back into your birth years of 96 and 97 and tried your zodiac reading to see if I could pick something out to explain how you are as individuals. Those of you born from the 9th of February 96 to the 9th of February 97 fall into the year of the rat. They're resourceful and versatile. With strong intuition and a quick response, they can easily adapt themselves to a new environment. Rats have strong curiosities, they tend to try their hands at anything. Ladies belong to the rat zodiac sign are pretty smart and lovely. Opportunistic and picky as rats are, they don't have great minds, but they can have a narrow view. Rats are kind, but sometimes really polite to others, and people of the rat zodiac sign usually sleep late at night. Career choices. With good insight, rats have sound judgment in what they do, which enables them to prevent unnecessary trouble. Rats show a serious attitude towards their work, and people of the rat zodiac sign are suitable to such careers as director, entrepreneur, broadcaster, politician, lawyers, and racing car drivers. Relationships with rats. Relationships with rats with an active nature. Rats enjoy a flexible social circle. They're interested in attending different kinds of social occasions. They have a charming appearance which will attract more friends. Rats find it easy to start new relationships with people, but they also break them off very easily, which can result in trouble with love affairs. And in 2015 readings, people People who belong to the rat sign will be confronted with disturbances in their affections this year. More quarrels may occur in their daily life and more tolerance is needed. When couples get along, discords may easily happen. It's essential to calm and avoid making mistakes because of petty things. Love with the opposite sex happens this year, but its duration depends on the individuals concerned. Those of you born from the 10th of February 1997 fall into the year of the ox. Ox are known for diligence, dependability, strength and determination. Having an honest nature, ox have a strong patriotism for their country, ideals and ambitions for life, and they attach importance to family and work. The most disadvantageous trait of ox is poor communication skills. They're not good at communicating with others. They're stubborn and they stick to their own ways. As a symbol of hard work, ox people often work hard at everything and stick to finishing it. Career choices, agriculture, manufacturing, pharmacy, engineering, politics, real estate and interior design. Ox people are not good at communicating with others. They prefer to stay alone, enjoy solitude instead of participating in group activities. However, they treat friends sincerely and count much on friendship. Oxes tend to have a long-term relationship with their lovers, and frequent changes of love may make them uncomfortable. The romantic life for people who were born the year of the ox was bittersweet in 2015. Young lovers may often quarrel with each other, however, their relationships will not be hurt due to the mediation of their closest friends. In 2015, there may be romantic opportunities for a single ox, but it might be hard to find the right one. I was going to do a reading especially for Josh Pitt, but unfortunately I couldn't go back to his birth year of 1984. But if he's still in the sixth form next year, then I'll do my very best then. Firstly, I've many memories to take away from the class of 2015. One of the main topics that I'd like to discuss with you is driving. Year 13 students this year have even managed to fail their theory tests, some multiple times. Ryan has a current record for failing 5 driving tests. And 9 who fits into both of these 2 categories. Megan in S went to a driving test but she arrived a month early. We've parks who have come to the height of speed bumps and this year over which space is easiest to reverse into and who should park in them. I thought you had to know how to reverse a car to pass a driving test. Maybe not. Danny Blackledge has taken the year to realise that his car is actually quite recognisable. Some cars have been written off and ditches appear to have been a problem with the class of 2015. Harriet even included this as evidence in her enrichment diary. Matt Rowland's test is worthy of a mention as he drove around a 90-degree bend in 5th gear at 50 miles an hour and at the end the terrified examiner said it would have passed Matt, but he genuinely believed he was going to die. Going back a few more years, A-test biology was memorable for the fact that I've never had 3 students pass out at the same time before or since. And my car parking team at the opening last year was just awesome. Politics has been a major debating point in recent weeks. Some of you have turned very left-wing, but I'm sure that if you decide to stand for Parliament and engage in the future, then you wouldn't slate what the town had to offer for 18-year-olds when you come to speak to a sixth form. Some of you have turned out to be right-wing, in fact scarily right-wing, to such a degree that I'd consider emigrating if you even came close to power. The picture of Jonathan in the common room is concerning and showing up grounds to enter the star chart next door. This summer, This summer, many of you are heading off to the Mediterranean on holiday, which I'm sure you're going to enjoy. Vish is currently raising the money to reach Retford, so he's doing well. I feel it's my duty to point out to you that the Mediterranean Sea acts as a nursery for young sharks, and a great white shark was last week swimming off the coast of Magaluf, and from all accounts it got pretty hungry, so this one's bear in mind there. Many of you are now facing the road to lead to university. This, I believe, is a real achievement, particularly after some of your early drafts of the personal statements. Awful is an approximate translation of what I thought of quite a few of them, and I found it really difficult on several occasions trying to think of anything positive to say to some of you at all. There are so many fantastic offers out there for you all, from many top universities and colleges around the UK, and you really should be proud of yourselves. Jake Broomfield has the world record for receiving a university place this week within 4 hours of sending his application to QEHS. 11 of you... 11 of you have offers for medicine, which is a school record, and UCAS tell me that 12th place has gone to somebody called Joe Kalekia, but I don't think I've ever seen him. Trust most of our medics, but I do think euthanasia must be considered, particularly after Jedi talked about the wrong medicine course in one of his interviews and was still given a place. I believe this must be the reason why we evolved to have 2 legs and 2 kidneys, just in case a mistake is made. However, beyond some of the UCAS exaggerations, it's quickly become apparent to me what you really do. I remember the Beacon Club Celebration Day, which a record number of you took part and organised last year, was when several primary school children ran up to you and who'd organised the day gave you a hug. These memories sum up to me the impact you've had as a year group. You've really made QEHS tick. There have been great examples of leadership in each house, but I also want to mention those of you who helped to run a team, coach, referee, or umpire a sport, swim at the swimming gala, play a chess match, take part in cross-country, play in bands and orchestras, sing in choirs, or even help out behind the scenes at school events as tour guides, car park organisers, or tea and coffee distributors. You may think your contribution is small, but what you do allows these activities to take place successfully. You receive fantastic reviews for your drama and peer listening, and many of you have been excellent mentors to the younger students in the school. You've succeeded in enterprise and public speaking. I often wonder how you may find the time to do all these activities and to fit them onto your busy lives. But many of you then take part in high-level sports, music, drama, work experience, or volunteering activities outside school. And the references I've read whilst preparing UCAS forms shows how highly you're admired and respected by so many of the younger students in the school and the wider community. You willingly throw yourselves into any activity, and to me this giving is what makes you a great year group. I hope your exams go really well. You certainly deserve every success. Please keep in touch with us at school, and we'll be delighted to know how you're getting on, and do say hello to see any of us around the country. Finally, I'd like to give you a biological analogy. A dragonfly nymph lives underwater for several years. It develops during this time before it climbs the marine out of the water and is then admired for its beauty. Like the dragonfly, you're all about to leave an environment you've been familiar with and enter a new world. There will without doubt be tough times ahead, but keep focused, stay determined, and I hope you can influence the world around you by having a QEHS. Good luck to you all.